really windy. Only 6 more days.
Okay, so we're sat here at a bar. So what's happened is it got to 2 o'clock, everything's shut as normal, so we came to use our laptop with Wi-Fi and do some work, just, you know, the general stuff. We looked at the wind, as you always do, and we're sort of looking in the long term, and we've realised that if we don't leave soon, there's going to be a big gap of wind that's coming in. So in like a week or two's time, it looks like there's just no wind for a while. And right now there's perfect wind to get to Madeira. So we are going to rush around, get ready today, and maybe leave tomorrow morning to maybe Madeira, maybe Agadir in Morocco, or maybe the Canaries. We don't know. We're just gonna go
far south or southwest.
Currently there's really good winds coming out of the Med, pushing everything down that way, so we need to use them. Is sort of the thinking. We're not 100% yet, we're still working it out, but yeah, that's what's happened. So we came here to explore Cadiz for a few days.
We found a pub, we've had a beer, and now we're off. In true motorist fashion.
We did the thing again.
If you want to see the world, don't get bored.
Here we go again. Anyway, yeah, that's the updates. So, we're by the marinas. We just went to the Royal Spanish Yacht Club one and the, what's this one called? Whatever, yeah. And we've asked if there's any marina space. There is at the medical one, but not at the Royal Yacht Club. And it's only €12 a night, which is a lot cheaper to what we normally expect. So we could have stayed here rather than on anchor. Step one of this adventure is move the boat into the marina. The reason we're bringing it into the marina is we need to do a couple jobs on the boat, like we need to try do something to our water tanks. There's something up the mast we need to do, but we can explain that later. And we need to also buy loads of shopping, and it'll be a lot easier to walk it along a pontoon into the boat than put it all on put it all on that rib. We're back at the rib. This time we don't have to get it as far. We'll get the rib from there, but the water's come up because it's high tide, so we don't have to walk as far. Happy days.
We
are in Cadiz.
Rowing back to the boat. Away.
say sack barrow again.
Sack barrow.
Got back to the boat and now this is happening. Zoop!
Before we turn the engine on, we have to do 2 checks. One is we have to switch our batteries onto engine 1 from the leisure batteries, which is done by doing that. The other is checking this saltwater tap is going to the engine and not to our saltwater tap sink over there, because otherwise the engine doesn't stay cool and explodes. Not good. Then you turn the key and that's how you steal our boat.
We're in the marina. We're now going to do some shopping, because if we're going to Madeira, it's going to be a 6 to 7 day sail, we think. It's about 600 miles, but we haven't planned yet, so I think it's about 600 miles, so we need to go stock up. So more walking around in this boiling sun. We just spent like €80 in 2 different shots, nearly €100 in 2 different shots, and we're all stocked up. We now have to carry,
Not bad.
no, not bad at all. We need to carry like 23 litres of water and all the food in our backpacks. And it's like a mile back, maybe 2 miles back to the boat, so that's gonna be fun.
Quick snack.
Maybe we'll dinner? Maybe we'll have a beer along the way to break up the journey, who knows?
Yeah.
Hello gophers. We are,
Well,
I think Rob explained But
might be in the same video, might not be in the same video.
in a video of ours, we were talking about how one pin of the rigging is looking a bit worse for wear, so we're now going to go up and replace it.
Before our voyage.
Before we go on a big voyage.
Hopefully it's that size.
Because these are the back, what's the word, cap shrouds maybe. These are the back cap shrouds, and we're probably going to be downwind a lot of the time, so the mast is going to be taking a lot of tension forwards. So these are the ones that we really want to be working really hard for the whole time. So we're going to make sure that this brand new shiny, brand new to us, we found it in the boat, but good looking shiny bit of stainless is in there instead of.
Give us a show, give us a little closer look.
Look at that, isn't that nice? I think it will fit.
I trust it. I really hope it's the right size. We haven't measured it, but it was on the boat, so we're hoping the clever Oliver Roon chose the right one.
We've got slightly bigger ones and slightly smaller ones, so it'll be fine. But yeah, really scary taking your rigging, like detensioning it right up. Okay.
I got it. You never let go of the end, even though they always do to me, but you never let go.
The hole is the size of this. All the other ones are the size that we brought. But it's like an old style.
Right, viewers.
Storm tries that, I reckon.
Viewers. On the starboard aft side of our mast, we have a track going vertical to a block. There used to be a line. It's like a spinnaker halyard, but it's only on the starboard side, not on the port side. What is it? Tell me.
Can you tell us what it is for?
We just said about that track, we think it's a trysail, so when everyone thinks they're clever than us and say it's a trysail, we already knew it, but
yeah, it's a trysail.
Confirm it for us, please.
It's a trysail. Or yeah, maybe confirm it so that when we're in a storm we put up a trysail in that track.
Oh, because if we had that trysail. Hello and welcome to our GoPro drop test review. So I put a split pin in. It's a little bit long, the actual split pin. I put this whole new pin in, this thing, going through there. And then the split pin on this side, it's a little bit long, so I bent it all the way around and tucked it all the way up. I'm thinking maybe put some tape on it, because I don't want it to chafe up a line, is what I'm thinking. It's got some sharp corners, but I've sort of bent it. I've tried to bend it so it's always inside of this thing, but I think I can still bend up a line. But it's on. All the others, I suppose, are like that. And once it's tensioned up, actually, it'll be held, whichever way you put it. But anyway, I'm just thinking now. Yes, it's on. Done. My legs hurt. Bye-bye.
So, sun's just rising, up bright and early. We're off to the marina office, well, customs office we think, we don't really know, in town. It's like a half-hour walk away. And hopefully we're going to check out, yeah, check out the boat. It's going to be a long day.
Hi, we're running around Spain trying to check out the country again.
As normal, nobody knows what to do about checking out. So we went to the place where it says to check out, the border people, and they said go to the dock place. We went to the dock and they said go to the Capitan, Marina Capitan. So we walked loads in one direction and now walking back the way we came, because the place that everyone's staying is actually closer to our boat. So hopefully this next one is actually the one.
If you go to France, go to customs. They're the only one that do it. If you're in any other country, ask around.
Yeah, it's sometimes the police, sometimes the people at the marina, sometimes the border force, who knows. But hey, we did it.
Boat boys without borders, baby.
We love the Spanish so much. We just turned up to where the cruise ships get off. Speaking of, cruise ships just come in. Look at everyone.
The British one.
So you walk in to where the cruise ships dock. There's a door that says police. You knock on it. Geezer wearing normal clothes opens it and goes, "What do you want?" And we go, "Can you stamp a passport?" So he goes, "Yeah, right on." Just goes, boff, 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 all four stamped. And that's
Write the name of your boat on a post-it note.
Job's a good one. If you're watching this and you want to sail from the UK to Europe, just chill out. Chill out. We stress so much about it all, and we've only ever been asked for our registry of boat ownership and insurance. Everything else, nothing has. I mean, obviously, you should probably get stuff. Everything else, like we have it, just in case. But we've never been asked, so there you are. And checking in, checking out. If you don't check in, don't really worry because nobody really cares. That's my advice.
Schengen and that.
The whole Schengen area doesn't know what to do with us English people, so just claim ignorance and you can go wherever. So, I'm trying to write my girlfriend a postcard, but the pen doesn't work on this paper. Let me demonstrate. In Ben's book,
It just says come.
in Ben's book, works fine. On the postcard, doesn't. Oh! Hang on, I need to write bro. Fuck!
Stop again.
This guy looks like a serial killer.
But I think I'm just going to leave it there.
That'll do.
I'm going to write the address when I get the stamp, maybe.
Yeah, they'll probably have pens in the post office.
In the post office, asking if we've got Tipex.
Baltimore Cathedral.
Wow, very big, very cool. I'd like to go in it, but I don't know if we've got enough time.
Bringing back this one, in a word, massive. In 2 words, massive cathedral. Hell's bells, eh?
Do you want my take on
Actually,
it?
the opposite.
In 1 word, big. In 2 words, quite big.
Wow. I would say very big.
Very big, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Quite is an understatement.
In 1 word, it's big. In 2 words, does anyone know where to buy a stamp in Cadiz, about near the cathedral, because we can't find one?
Do you buy a scratch, do you?
I think that's a big post office.
Wow.
Goodbye, Cadiz. You were lovely.
Yeah, love you, Cadiz.
Also, I don't know your name, the lady that works in there, but you're a superstar as well, and you helped out a lot.
We'll be back no matter what.
For sure.
Hey, Bush.
On you get.
You.
You're not allowed on it.
I'm coming along.
So, it's time to explain to you what the flip we're doing. We're leaving Cadiz. It's currently the 2nd of October.
See.
And we don't know 100% where we're going to go, but we think it might be Madeira, which is 7 days away. Spike, 630 miles?
600
something
and
like that?
some.
Yeah, mid 600 miles.
Our longest passage yet.
The wind looks quite good, that's why we're going. It looks like a really good window. Yeah, it's going to be the longest passage yet, and we only decided yesterday at midday that we're doing it. We're fully stocked up on water, fuel, food. Yeah, we might end up in Morocco, we might end up in the Caribbean, the Canaries.
That's the one.
Who knows? Who knows? Your guess is as good as ours.
What have you been doing, Ben?
I've just re-rigged our little handrail.
Oh look, it's the Spanish border force.
Not again.
Yeah, we did tell them, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So I've put new lures on it. We're testing out a little mackerel feather, a tiny little lure, and then a bigger jelly.
You know this.
Lure that's all yucky and gummy.
You know the scene from Star Wars where there's always a bit of bigger fish? That's our reel right now.
Yeah, we'll chase
They go up in size. We're going to catch loads of fish because we haven't got much yummy food on board.
We need to.
Wilf's busy catching himself, and he said he's fucked it. We are now pointing at a bearing of 240, which is what we shall be sticking to for the next 7 days, well, roughly. Within this direction is Madeira, where we're hoping to go. I wanted to be serious and soppy for a second, because we haven't spoken about it before. But earlier before we left, we had a really nice conversation just to check up on everyone and on each other, which I think is very important when you're doing something like this. It's great fun, we're having an absolute blast, but it's also bloody hard work with all the different rotors and, you know, constant moving and everything. So yeah, it was just really nice to check up on everyone, make sure we're all up for the task of 7 days at sea. And now we're all on very good terms, and it's going to be an absolute blast. The sea is quite still, the wind, there isn't much, but hopefully later on this afternoon it'll start to pick up. We'll be able to get the jib out and start blasting on through. So I just woke up from a nap, and then I started asking people what time people's shifts were, and we've all realised we were all completely confused. We just had like a maybe 20-minute chat about what time it is.
You on your phone?
What's happened is Spanish time is 2 hours ahead of UTC, and we do all of our logs. We do all of our logs and all of our shifts. All of our shifts changeovers by UTC. So everyone's trying to work out what time they need to take each other off. And yeah, it was very confusing. We worked it out. We're all changing our phones to UTC and iPads to UTC, otherwise it just doesn't help.
Otherwise you get sent to bed an hour early.
Ben ended up doing a 2-hour shift instead of a 3-hour shift.
And he's got a day off tomorrow.
It's clock finishes 8 o'clock.
Ooh, hello.
Which is neither. Oh no, yeah, that's Spanish time still. I know it's very dark, you probably won't be able to see this at all, but there's a row of lights there that's completely parallel alongside us. They're like doing over double our speed. It is a nearly 400-metre long cargo ship. We're just crossing, well, we're getting really near the Gibraltar Strait and crossing here, so all the cargo ships coming out are coming past us now and then across, so we need to cross them and then keep our bearing. But yeah, man, we're just looking at AIS at the size of these things, and they're absolutely ginormous.
Nighttime recap. It's really windy. Wilf's sick. And it's really windy. Yeah. We've got a tea towel out. And we're still doing like just 6 knots everywhere. 8 when you go down the waves. Only 6 more days.